And they're off, and Wiggle It Jiggle It is firing fast from the outside. Mock It So comes charging out between horses. Limelight Beach from the rail, and Freaky Feet Pete is leaving from the outside. So under the wire the first time, it's Mock It So. Wiggle It Jiggle It is driving on with Freaky Feet Pete between them, and they're three wide entering the turn. Limelight Beach on the inside is racing fourth. Always Be Mickey floated away in fifth as Freaky Feet Pete gets to the lead. Sixth on the inside, Always at My Place from a trailing position. Shambhala is following Always Be Mickey, and now it's Wiggle It Jiggle It. 25-3 the opening quarter, and Wiggle It Jiggle It up on the outside has taken command from the outside post. Further bet is All Bets Off following the cover flow. Toward the inside is Mel Murray Beach. American Prime Time to the outside in the Arsenal is racing in the 11th, and far behind trailing the field is Delta Winner, and Wiggle It Jiggle It leads it, but here comes Mickey. Always Be Mickey flies by on the outside. They reach the half in 54 seconds flat. So it's Always Be Mickey for Dave Miller, who clears the front. Wiggle It Jiggle It releases for the two-hole trip second. Freaky Feet Pete is right there racing in third with a decision to make as Shambhala's working first over, trying to flush him out with half a mile to go. Mock It So on the inside, racing in fifth. All Bets Off is second over. He's sixth on the outside as they enter the far turn. Toward the inside is Limelight Beach, who's trapped at the rail in seventh. Up on the outside, racing into the eighth spot as they head around the turn, American Prime Time, and Always Be Mickey is in control of the pace. 3/4 in 1:21-3. Always Be Mickey a length to the good. Shambhala is trying to work to his wheel on the outside. Wiggle It Jiggle It will take his chances late. All Bets Off is floated with live covers. They come to the top of the stretch. Freaky Feet Pete is back racing in fifth. They straighten away for the drive. Always Be Mickey leads it. Shambhala on the outside. No racing room for Wiggle It Jiggle It. All Bets Off looking for a huge upset. Always Be Mickey still in front. Shambhala on the outside second. All Bets Off racing in third. They're heading down to the line. It's Always Be Mickey. Shambhala second. Always Be Mickey to win the Haughton. Shambhala second, then Wiggle It Jiggle It and Freaky Feet Pete. The mile 1:48-1, 2:01-1 for the mile and an eighth, and that's a world record. Always Be Mickey leads it. Shambhala on the outside. No racing room for Wiggle It Jiggle It. All Bets Off looking for a huge upset. Always Be Mickey still in front. Shambhala on the outside second. All Bets Off racing in third. They're heading down to the line. It's Always Be Mickey. Shambhala second. Always Be Mickey to win the Haughton. Shambhala second, then Wiggle It Jiggle It and Freaky Feet Pete. The mile 1:48-1, 2:01-1 for the mile and an eighth, and that's a world record.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy.
Results posted official, and this is some horse. That's 3 straight world record performances for Always Be Mickey. Always Be Mickey also setting a Canadian record at Mohawk in the Gold Cup. And he takes the William Haughton tonight, 2:01-1, demolishing the mile and an eighth world record set last year by Doo-Wop Hanover of 2:02-3. Dave Miller with the driving double. Always Be Mickey has now won 4 in a row against top-level competition. He's a 5-year-old stallion by Always a Virgin out of Art Stopper by Arts Place, owned by the Bluewood Stables, the Roll the Dice Stables, and Christina Tactor of New Jersey and Delaware. Jimmy Tactor, the trainer, Dave Miller in the sulky. Always Be Mickey taking the William Haughton Memorial, honoring the memory of one of the greatest trainers, drivers, and one of the most charismatic people in the history of harness racing, Billy Haughton, who ran the Great Green Wave for so many years, dominating the Grand Circuit, dominating in New York at Roosevelt and Yonkers, and a guy that everybody loved and brought a smile to everybody's face. His son, Cammy Haughton, trackside to make the presentation to the winning connections of Always Be Mickey, Jimmy Tactor, Bob Bonney, Mitch Skolnick, Christina Tactor, the Roll the Dice Stable. Always Be Mickey, a deserving champion. Always Be Mickey pays $280, $220, and $210. Second, number 2, Shambhala, $820 and $420. Third, number 10, Wiggle It Jiggle It, $240. 5-2 Exacta, $41.40. The 5-2-10 Trifecta, $121.20. Next up is the Hambletonian Maturity for 4-year-old trotters, a mile and an eighth the distance. Exacta, Trifecta, Dime, Super, and Pick 3. No changes in the field of 11 in the Hambletonian maturity. Hollywood Hayden will have winner's circle reaction momentarily as Always Be Miki does it again. The pick 3 combination of 6, 9, 5, $11.20. Hollywood Hayden rounding up some of the owners and connections of Always Be Miki coming up shortly.